Hey, what's up, guys? I'm driving in Knoxville, and I just want to share my thoughts on the road system because I just saw a terrible accident, and we all see it. Everyone is always confused. Oh, how can this happen? And it won't happen to me. And there's these big billboards that say, "Don't scream, call Akeem if you're in an accident." And I just think that 90% of drivers are pretty much terrible drivers, but the road system is so simple and so easy to use for anyone. Like in Florida, they just check you that you can see, and then they had these mail-in renewals where they didn't even check your vision, and people were crashing because these old blue hairs couldn't see or even see over the wheel because they were shrinking. But there's some good drivers out there, and I think the takeaway, and I try to tell this to the family, is that you shouldn't get upset about the 90% of bad drivers. It's like anything else. I mean, they're part of the road too, and you have to respect them and expect that they're going to crash into you. Defensive driving is a must. If there's a slowpoke in front of you, don't ride his tail. He's a slowpoke. Maybe the guy had a bad day. I mean, give people a break already on the roads. You know, let a guy pass. Let a guy go in front. I mean, if you live in Atlanta, slow down. If you live in Florida, use the turn signal, okay? Turn signals tell drivers behind you that you're going to turn. I've seen accidents in Florida because an old grandpa didn't use his turn signal and just plowed into the guy to his right. I saw it in front of me on I-95. And I don't know why people don't use turn signals. I'm guilty of it sometimes, but I always get scolded if I don't do it, if someone's in the car. So I try to do it. I don't speed. I'm a good driver. I follow the rules. And I think that if everyone just lightened up a little bit on the roads, it would go a long way to help each other. So here's the takeaway from this video. Next time you're driving out on the road, let the other guy pass. If you're at a four-way stop sign and you both arrive at the same time, let the other guy go first. Signal the other driver you're willing to let them go first. Yield. When you yield someone else, you're really yielding yourself. That's what karma is all about, and I think that applies on the road. If you're an aggressive driver and you're constantly cutting people off, tailgating people, flipping people off, being angry, road rage, all this, I think it's going to come back and haunt you, because that's how accidents happen. You've got to be cool and calm on the road, because there are some crazies out there, no doubt, but you're not gonna prove anything to any crazy by riding their tail and showing them the finger. Okay? Don't engage if you don't want to get crashed. That's my view on karma and driving. I hope you guys are safe out there. Always wear your seatbelt. And don't listen to too loud music. That's another thing. One time there was a cop behind me blaring his sirens, and it wasn't actually directed at me, but I was listening to my Armin van Buuren and jamming out, and I was looking at the road ahead, and I didn't look in the mirror, and this guy was like, and finally I let him go. I saw him, and he wasn't after me, but those flashing lights behind you, that's not a Christmas party, that's the police, says Snoop Dogg. So keep it safe out there. Don't listen to loud music. Always stop, come to a full and complete stop at a stop sign, and yield to other drivers. Those are the tips for a successful life when you're on the roads to be safe. This is Joseph Gillette for Love TN Life. Have a great life. Thank you.